Alright, hello boys and girls, moms and dads, welcome to HeroesMart School Academy once again. This is 5th grade English, week number 3 and day number 5. Today is going to be about listening and verbal training, and this is going to be the section of the reading, the section of the workbook that we are going to be concentrating on. So if you're watching right now with me, please concentrate on day number 5. Alright, now the way we try to do listening and verbal training over here is to give you an opportunity to read a scripture following the rules of English that you've learned before. Alright, so the scripture we're going to be reading today is going to be from Matthew chapter 5 and verse 9, which is, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God." Now, there are certain punctuation marks in this particular verse of scripture, which you can learn how to follow punctuation marks from. So look at, there's a comma over here, and then there's a full stop over here. Now, when you're reading and you come across a comma, what that's letting you know is you've got to find a way to communicate to your listeners that I am still in the middle of my sentence. I am not done just yet. And in most cultures all around the world, the way people try to do that is to raise the tune or the tone of their voices. So in other words, blessed are the peacemakers. You see, you can say it like that. So when you say it like that, especially in the American culture, they know that you are in the middle of your sentence. For they will be called the children of God. Now, did you see that my speech tone dropped when I got to the children of God? Just to let people know there's a period over here. There's a full stop over there. I am done making my point. Now go ahead and try to make your own point right over there. So we try to give you guys an opportunity to practice this so you can be a good speaker and potentially a good listener as well. So when people are talking to you, you know they are going to be in the middle of their sentences. Please do not interrupt. Or maybe they are at the end of their sentences. It's going to be your cue to go ahead and make your point. All right, so we're going to practice how to do that together right now. I'm going to read this. You're going to repeat along with me, and then you are going to try to do it all by yourself, following those rules of English that we talked about, especially punctuation marks. With punctuation marks over here will be comma and a period. All right, so let's read together. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Did you see that? All right, Matthew chapter 5 and verse 9. All right, let's do one more time. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 9. All right, so go ahead and try to read it all by yourself multiple times over to your daddy and your mommy, and observe those punctuation marks when you're reading, and ask your daddy, when did I stop reading my sentence today? Or when did you know that I was still in the middle? How did you know I was still in the middle of my sentence? And they are going to help you out with that. All right, so that's going to be week number 3 and day number 5, listening and verbal training section of grade 5 English by the grace of God. Did you get something from it? I sure hope so. Well, that's what I've got for you today, boys and girls. Remember, God cares about you, and so do we. Bye-bye.
I'll be your hero's buddy, and as you study with HeroesMart, I will be your friend. So don't you worry.